When I first did the cold plunge, which is just a new thing for me, but it definitely helps with my mindset and just getting me going for the day. I did it for 20 seconds and I felt just like a little wuss because, my lady was able to do it for much longer than me. That extrapolates to me being in there for 40 minutes the other day because it's just that consistency done over and over and over again. And you put this in your life and you do it anywhere and you're gonna have the results. You start off small and then it just compounds. And I suggest you guys go out and read that book by Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. And you just sticking to that one thing, doing the consistent steps, even when it's hard, even when it takes a long time, even when you don't feel like it. And you look up without looking at the scoreboard, right? You look up, you didn't even watch the shot clock not one time, and you're 100 points up. And now you're 21 skunking people in life, not in a video game, right? And so it's gonna take those guts and you gotta get down, you gotta dig deep. Sometimes we can kind of get down on ourselves and figure like, hey, are we really giving it all we got? And how you really find that out, and how I believe that, is when that wall is closing up on you, you gotta put your hands up and you gotta create a push versus pull effect, right? And so it's almost involuntary that you start fighting back to whatever your back is up against the wall, because you're not just going to let it crush you. Just human nature. It's just like, hey, this wall is closing in on me. Let me try to push it. And then it's one step in front of the other, right? It's one step in front of the other until you're like, hey, this is getting a little easier. I'm starting to be able to, pull out some things I didn't know I had in me. This thing was going to crush me totally. And I just put my hands up first, and then I applied a little force, and then I put a foot forward, and then the gauge just starts tilting forward.